Tamsin, thank you very much for joining us. To start, in a nutshell, if I could ask, what is Women on the Verge all about?
Women on the verge of a nervous breakdown. The clue is in the title, but a woman wakes up in her bed, Pepa Marcos, who's a Spanish actress, and something...
Played by the lovely Ms. Greig.
And she goes out to try and find what's gone wrong with her life because the man that she loves has disappeared and he's left a message on her answer phone dumping her. So she's propelled into this terrible, frenetic search to find out where he is and what's happened. And on her journey, she discovers that her lover has an ex-wife, played by the lovely Ms. Gwynne. And he also has a grown-up son, neither of which she knew about. Her best friend also turns up and she has got involved with a terrorist. And so it's all the women desperately trying to find out the truth.
And then we find out that he's having an affair with... I've been in a mental institution for 20 years and I'm suing him sort of for desertion. And then turns out he's been having an affair with the lawyer. So it's sort of the chaos and the farce of these women desperately trying to...
find out the truth and why everyone is being abandoned.
So several dark themes and subjects, but it is a comedy.
It absolutely is.
I don't think you could tell the story unless it was a comedy.
It is a comedy. I mean, Pedro himself, when he first was doing the film, he described that the tone of it as sort of half Billy Wilder and half Fado farce. I thought that's brilliant.
Yeah.
Yes, it is absolutely a comedy. There are some serious themes running through it, absolutely, but it's very bright and light, and with some fabulous all sort of Latin dance space, isn't it? Music by David Yazbek, which is rather joyful, isn't it?
It's absolutely thrilling. I have to stop myself dancing because it's not in character.
And I mean, it started off with a workshop with people like Salma Hayek and Matthew Morrison attached to it.
God, you see, I know.
But it didn't take off on Broadway, maybe as it was expected to. What kind of drew you both to this project?
Well, the first thing to say is it's a completely different show. I've done a show where I've done a London production of the sort of American production, City of Angels, completely brilliant, but we were doing essentially, in terms of design and things. In this case, they've wanted to start again with a piece and do something completely different.
It's a completely new reimagining of the story, told in a very theatrical way, where the piece almost unfolds because the audience happen to be there. So it's not a spectacle, it's a kind of musical occurrence.
Yes, it's much, the focus is much smaller, more intimate. We've got a sort of 6-piece band, is that right, on stage with
almost like kind of like making the music happen with the actors.
Yeah. So it's been started, it's been rewritten. We've got new songs. Tamsin, I wasn't involved in the workshops, but Tamsin did the last one. She said to me, I can give you an exclusive here, that she did it mainly to try and convince them that they would be mad to try and cast her. But they told me that she was absolutely incredible. So,
and there's not many other productions, especially in London, that have a majority female cast. That have a part in your decision on coming on board.
I think it's really lovely to hear a tale about women told from their perspective, and written by a man, directed by a man, composed by a man, and have women who are there holding all of that creativity with a new perspective. I think that's really exciting. But it's not a new thing. You've got Maiden Dagenham out there, which is a woman's story. We've got Bend It Like Beckham, the musical, coming on. That's about women. I think maybe people are just more able to approach the woman's story with a greater sense of gravity and warmth.
But it's also good fun, isn't it? It's good. You don't often have the thing where it's just female dominated, and it's just.
But the wonderful thing about it is it's not hysterical. People always think, oh, it's women, it's all women, it's hormonal, and it's not hysterical. There's a hilarity about it, but it's incredibly rooted. So it pulls in really interesting directions.
And finally, what would you say to encourage anyone watching?
Go and see it. Go and see it. Go and
I'd
see
say it's
her.
very different. It's just a very different kind of piece. It's not, it's not. I don't know quite how to describe it. It's just not, it's not a play. It's not a musical with a big chorus and 20 people.
I'm calling it a play with music.
Yeah,
because it sounds too scary otherwise.
Yeah, I think it will be something different, and I do think it'll be huge fun. And she's quite good.
And she's quite a good singer, so do you know what? We'll all pick up the pieces.
Yeah.
It's
We could do it as a
great-
sing-along if it all goes horribly
Yeah, they
wrong.
could sing, the audience could sing.
Yeah.
We'll do a bit of dancing, even though I won't be in character.
I'll sing it up. Do you sing
You
in
look like a
Spanish in the
singer.
show?
Sorry?
Do you sing in Spanish in the show?
We ululate in Spanish.
Ovulate?
We ovulate in English.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.